Hi friends. So I am working on putting the cosmetic, I don't know, what do you call this? Just look to this and trying to get it. I've already started, so let me show you how I stained the popsicle sticks. So I didn't want to paint on my new mat, so I took a mat board, a whole mat board. And if you can see, let's see if I can move this. I'm sorry if my lighting is bad today. It's kind of late in the evening. I put 4 rows of tape and I laid the slats all down. I took a brown paint, added water to it, and made kind of a wash. And this was the color I was going for, so I'm really happy with it. Now, when you do this, you've got to make sure you get all of your edges. Some of them, once I picked them up, I realized I had to touch up on them a little bit. But you see, you want all of your edges to be good and covered. Just in case they show, because there is spacing here. You'll notice this isn't a great paint job on the top, but I did it enough so that if it shows through as pink and not that turquoise color. So that's all I've done so far is I have painted it and painted the top. I still have not sanded or done anything with the inside. I'm thinking to just paint it white in there, but I'm still thinking on that one, y'all. I haven't quite decided yet. Now, these take a hot minute. I'm just using my tacky glue, but they take just a second to hold on and to get laid down. So I just kind of hold them down a little bit until it's adhered pretty good. Doesn't take too long. It's just, you know, a little process here. So what I thought about, and I'm going to reach, but let me see. I thought this would be good for the flooring. I just feel like, and I'm probably not going to get good color on camera because of my lighting tonight, but it's like a gray, and I feel like it'll match the pink. It kind of matches the whole vibe of a little kitchen type setting. So I think I'm going to go with this one. And you know what, guys? The best part of it is if we do it and we don't like it, guess what? We can take it out. So, we don't have to, I'm not going to stress too much about that, you know? All right, so let me show you just a few more of these, how I'm going to do these. And then we're going to talk a little bit about what we're going to do on the inside. And oh, I'm going to tell you something else I'm going to do on the outside. So if you see this, what I'm going to do, I kind of lay, this one is being a pain. Let me get a piece of tape to hold that one down because it didn't have enough glue on the end. And so when I came back down, I had started working on it, wasn't feeling well. I went and laid down. So when I came back, that one was already glued down, except this end was popped up a little bit. So I had tried to stick a little glue down under there. Hopefully it'll work. Okay. So what I did here, you see I did these little pieces as well, and they're just going to go right here. Oh my goodness, that one doesn't look long enough. I think it will be okay. Let's see. That one's better. Well, we'll see. Let me see if I can find a different one that'll fit a little better on that side. Nope, because I was kind of wanting them to cover up the hole there, but maybe I did not cut those long enough. Darn it. Well, now I have to decide. Okay, we'll do this side first because this one fits. So what I did was, let me see if I can fix the camera. I lean my glue, I rest it right here on this one, and I just lay a small little bead of glue going across there. And it does just perfect. And then I lay my little stick on there. Now I have not decided, so you know this came with all the window parts, and we have all of these. This big one has a part that goes here. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with that. I don't know if I'm going to keep that or if I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. So that's open for discussion. So I keep forgetting to put my glue back. This is an awkward thing. I hate to cut you guys off so you can't see what I'm doing. Let me see if I move my chair a little bit. And maybe y'all can see. It's hard to film these kinds of things. All right, let's get another little bead of glue across there. And you can see the glue, guys. Goes right on there, super simple. It holds these in place. The thing I love about this tacky glue, it is a very quick dry. Now, what I'm going to do, when I finish this, let me get my little glue scraper thing, scrape that extra glue off there. I am going to Mod Podge over this with a gloss Mod Podge, sorry guys, because I think that that is going to give the look I want it to have. I'm also thinking, let me do a couple more of these and then we'll discuss the sides of it, because I would like some input. And so far, everybody seems very open to a Facebook group. So I am going to do that. I do think I'm going to make a Facebook group that's private, because sometimes these groups that I'm in or these pages I follow, there's so many spammers that get on there. And if it's a private group, I can get rid of those kind of people and we can hopefully keep that to a minimum, because, oh my gosh, y'all, they make me crazy. I don't understand why people do that. I mean, I guess I get it. I mean, it's to make money or whatever. I don't know what they get from it. But it just stresses me, and I don't ever want you guys to, you know, get involved with the spam, because I know sometimes they try to clone pages. They try to pretend that they're those people, and it's very difficult to get Facebook or Instagram or anybody to do anything about it. Now, I am going to tell you guys, so I don't think there's a way for me to post in a group as the group page. I'm still trying to figure it out. But please, once you, I mean, it's easy to find out my name and who I am, but once you do, please don't try to, unless we are actual friends, to send me a Facebook friend request. I am very private with my family. I know I tell you guys about them, but I have my Facebook page is locked down because I do share pictures of my girls. I do share pictures of, or stories of my girls. Their school is on there. Where I live, obviously, is on there. So I'm just very protective of that. So please don't be offended if you try to send a Facebook friend request or something and I don't accept it right away. I'm very, very cautious about that. And so just so you guys know that. Not trying to be, you know, rude or anything, but I'm not one of those channels that, you know, puts their kids out in the world to display. And, you know, my girls are teenagers. They're older teenagers. They're almost grown. But even when they were little, you know, I just don't. Even to this day, if I'm going to post a picture of my 16-year-old, I always ask her first, is it okay if I post this on Facebook? Because she, you know, she's at that age now where she's very careful too, because that's how we've taught her to be all of her life. And so she's very careful with what she puts out on social media as well. Because I tell them, you know, whatever you put out there is there forever. So be very cautious with what you do. So hopefully they listen to me, you know, teenagers, y'all. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this one going across. Hopefully it won't mess up this side, because I may have, oh, excuse me, guys, I've got the hiccups. I may have to cut new ones. Oh, I'm not happy with that. Okay, so I wanted it to cover that opening for the window. So what I'm going to do, I will cut just an ever so slightly small sliver. Can you see how small that's going to be? Of a coffee stir stick, and we'll glue that right there on there. It'll be seamless once it's all done. You know, y'all know we have to trust the process when we're dealing with miniatures. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but you know, we just keep moving forward. That's all we can do. You see, I have to just hold this down for just a little bit. The glue that gets on top of it, it's okay. I think it'll come off, but it's going to be covered up with Mod Podge anyway, so I'm not too stressed about it. But I can just take a damp cloth or sponge and go over it once it's all dry and just get those extra bits off. I wish this was a little straighter. I'm a little unhappy with that. But we're going to trust the process, see how it goes. I'm going to put a piece of tape on that one because it's bowed just ever so slightly. Y'all know these coffee stir sticks. Oh my gosh, what you get is what you get. So let's look here on this side. Now, you know in the kits, sometimes you get those little music boxes. This one has a little music box. I am not going to use the music box. So I thought about doing, and I'll just lay these on here so y'all can kind of see this on the side, just up here, up to right here as well. What do you guys think of that? I'm not sure how I feel about it. I could also do popsicle sticks and I can lay them kind of on top of each other like siding, but I'm not sure. So you guys tell me what you think in the comments on what I should do. Oh, that one's really bowed. That one's not getting used. Out you go. Out you go. No way. Sometimes, you know, these little coffee things are not the best, but I mean, they're great to work with, but you can't always use all of them. Well, it's going to get mad at me because I'm trying to stack things on an angled side, and so they want to fall off. So I thought, y'all, that might look pretty on the side. Oh, now I'm stuck to the tape on the painted thing. And then it serves kind of two purposes. It's decorative and it covers up those holes for the music box. What do you guys think of that? I'm still kind of on the fence about it. So let me know what you think in the comments. Now I'm going to move these flooring pieces away, or not flooring. Why do I say flooring? This rooftop pieces. And let's talk about the inside. Now, I will have to paint this first. I do need to sand this inside. This is very slick. It was difficult to paint, even though I sanded. Like right here, I could not get a sander in there, so I just had to kind of glob paint on there to cover that up. But I feel like, again, we all know these are for looking and not playing, so if you're glancing at this, you're not going to notice. I'm going to notice, but nobody else is going to notice my paint job so much. So I'm just going to, it's fine. The blue is covered, and I think once I get everything included on it, like there's going to be a sign here, I think it's going to be fine. But I'm going to paint the inside white for right now. And there goes Walter, though. One day, I'm going to show y'all Walter one day. He's a little chunky dachshund, and he's a hot mess. But I'm going to paint the inside white. I know I've said that 4 times, but I've got to sand it first. And so what I will do, and I'll do the flooring the next time we're together. I was just doing this really quick video. What I'm going to do with this floor is I will take a piece of copy paper, put it in there, and make a template. I don't think I have any paper right here, or I would show you guys what I mean. Let me see what I've got over here. I think I have, no, I have all the extra stuff here. But you know what I do have? I have one of my pictures of Lucy's kitchen. We can reuse that. So the first thing I have to figure out is my width of this. So I'm going to do that. And all I'm doing, you see, I'm just running my finger along right there so that I know where to cut. Okay? So I'm going to cut that off because that's at least our width. Now, we know it's going to be shorter in there. So we can stick this in here. It's a little bit wide. So all I'm going to do is run my fingernail along all of these edges. That one's not quite in there all the way, but it'll be okay. I'll be able to finagle it once I get the linoleum trimmed. Okay, and so then let me pull it out, and you can see where the parts are that we're going to cut. Now I have a feeling this is going to, the first time is not going to be what I want. I'm going to cut this because we're going around this corner over here. It kind of tore the paper a little bit when I did that. And cut this off. But this is just a starting point, so it's okay. I got to start somewhere with getting the correct measurements and the shape. And so, because obviously I can't fit that big piece of linoleum in here, it's still a little big in some spaces. I can't see what I'm doing here. I don't know why. I thought I cut that correctly. Okay, so let me, I got just ever so slightly too much over here. Okay, so let's trim again right here. Just the smallest amount, just take a little off at a time. Now, because you're using a piece of copy paper, if you do take too much, tape some paper, take some scraps, like this scrap that I cut off. I can just tape that on and utilize it all over again. Start again, and try again. It's okay. There's no rules. There's no prize for getting it done the first time. Although if it works out the first time, it does feel fabulous. I do agree with that. So this is getting pretty close. So I probably will leave this at the size it is, even though it's a little bit bigger inside, because that gives me a little bit of wiggle room with the linoleum. Okay, so when I cut this, it'll fit in there. And I'm not going to put it in there until I finish painting the walls, because, you know, I don't want to paint over the flooring, because then it might be hard to clean up. So what I'm just gonna show you guys how I'm gonna go about, sorry, I should have opened this before I started filming. I apologize, because I'm not ready. Oh, what a mess. All right. So what I'm going to do, let me move this out of my way. We'll lay this here. Let me move the camera a little bit, guys. Okay. So what I'll do is I will turn this upside down. It does have a sticky back on it because it is sticky somehow or another. You peel it off. Yeah, you just peel it, and it is a sticky back. Nice sticky. So it's going to be really important that I clean this really well so it sticks. And all I'll do is take my template, put it on here, and because this is kind of slick, I'll probably have to use a Sharpie to trace it. I will put it in the corner. I will give myself just a little bit extra just in case I need it. And I'm seeing here, you guys can't see what I'm talking about. So when I lay it down, I'll leave this little bit of extra overhang on all the sides. And so when I cut it, I'll make sure that I have a little extra, because it's much better to have too much than to not have enough. And so I can just go back in and trim that again. So that is how far I've gotten, guys. I will tell you, I do not have, what did I do with the library? Here it is. Okay, I'm switching gears. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place today, guys. So the library, I think what I'm going to do, I want to put some shelves in here. I've got that huge picture that's I'm probably gonna hang that Starry Nights picture over here, and that way behind this chair, you know, the chair's gonna be here. We'll have a lamp here. I haven't decided. I think I am gonna use the table, but I've also got to figure out a little table for over here for the diamond painting. Okay, I am gonna print the diamond painting. I'm gonna print that on sticker paper, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when it's on the table, I'm gonna have it kind of hanging off a little bit, and I want it to stay in place. So I think that'll be the best way. I probably will go over it with Mod Podge. I'm a little nervous about the print, the ink running. Sorry guys, I've got the hiccups. So I haven't quite figured that out yet. But let me know, and I know I'm asking you guys so many questions. Should I paint the inside white? Now I will tell you, I do have one of these shelves in white. So I would think if I should paint the inside white, should I just use the white box? I feel like this looks more cozy, library looking. I don't know, guys. I see I'm starting to second guess everything again, even though I had it all planned out. I think either one will be very pretty. I think the brown is fine because it's not a huge dark brown, although it does look dark because my light is going away, y'all. But I do also have this in white. If y'all want to see the white one, I can show you the white one next time. It's over on my shelf, though, and would behind a bunch of stuff, kits. So let me know. Do you think I should use the brown? Should I use the white? Or should I just paint the inside of this, leave the outside brown, do the inside white, and then just have brown furniture? I haven't decided yet. Her favorite color is turquoise, and I do know that the turquoise that I was thinking of painting the table turquoise, and I've ordered a rug to go in here, and it's kind of a red and turquoise together, so it'll match and tie all of that together if that's what I do. But the first thing I'm going to get doing is building the shelves for in here. So let me know if you think I should paint inside or not. When I get the next video up, not this one but the next one, I'll have the Facebook group ready, and I hope you all will come and join there, because I am so excited to see the things that you guys are making too. Y'all always tell me in the comments what you're working on, and I just wish I could see it. I want to see everybody's work, because it makes me so happy. I love miniatures. I love seeing what everybody does. I hope that the things that I do give you inspiration to make things as well, to make things similar, or just give you ideas of things that you can do. These make great gifts, guys. It's something we love to do, and people love getting miniatures. They're fascinated by them. Even if they're not miniature collectors, you'd be surprised at what your friends would love that you make for them. So thank you so much. This is a very super quick video. I know it's kind of a hodgepodge of things, but I wanted to let you know what I was doing. I didn't get the video made yesterday because by the time I finished, it was time for supper. Y'all know life just gets in the way all the time. But that's what I worked on today. So I'm going to finish the top of the camper, and then we're going to start working on the library in the next video, okay? Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out with me and for putting up with my hot mouth self. I do appreciate you all. I love your comments. I try to respond to everybody. I think I get to everybody. If I miss you in the comments, please just know I'll find it. I'll get back to it. But thanks for watching. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. I love having you guys. One more look at the camper of the top. I think that once this is coated with the glossy Mod Podge, that is going to look so, so pretty. I'm super excited about it. These projects are going to go fast, so I'm hoping that we get these done before summer, because I have a lot of fun things. We've got to get to that grooming salon, y'all, so that we can get some more stuff done. I just have tons of projects I want to do. I've started in my notes. I keep track of what I want to do. We've got the candy shop. We've got the sewing room. We've got this cookie camper. So there's so much to do. So I hope you guys will join me on this miniature journey, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. I hope everybody had a super happy Easter, and I'll put the Facebook group up in the next video because I'll have it all set up by then, okay? Thanks so much, friends. I'll see you next time.